What's up guys, X-Apoc here, back with a new video. I'll be showing you guys how to get the 3k damage badge in Apex Legends. Now, one of my previous videos, I've done a 2k damage guide, and that done pretty well. So now we're going to do the next best thing, which is the 3k one. And you know, Season 9 or Season Legacy is coming out like in a couple of days, so you know, I think it's the perfect time to do one. And I did get a pretty good gameplay, so I kind of walk you through what I was doing and my thought process. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is landing. Now, I got this on Olympus, and I ain't gonna lie, some of the things in this game I did get lucky with. Now, I landed in the middle of the map, kind of. Estates is the most populated area in the game, for Olympus anyway. Like, most of the time you get around at least 3 to 4 teams landing there every time. So I landed there. By the way, I'm playing with randoms as well, and you know, there was a couple teams there. Now I managed to clear them out. Also, you have to find, but when you're going for this, you have to find your weapon you want to use. I found the wingman because personally I feel like it just shreds. I was trying to get better with it, and it just does like 50 or 100 if you hit the score piercer. So I just feel like it does a lot of damage if you hit your shots, so you can get a lot of damage. But when I was first doing this, I wasn't exactly going for it. Just like I mentioned in my previous video, you know, you just play, and then when you get to a certain point, you're like, okay, maybe I can actually go for this. And even when I got to a certain point, I didn't know what I could get, because I had both a lot of kills and a lot of damage. I was thinking, do I go for the damage badge or do I go for the kills badge? And then it just played out. So you find your weapon that you're going to want to use. I would recommend, you know, a very strong weapon. Wouldn't say something like the Mastiff because it's not reliable. Something reliable and strong. And then once you figure that out, you know, go for that weapon whenever you can. I had the skull piercer in the crafting, so luckily I crafted it, and I was like, you know, it worked out for me perfectly. Then next, you know, I killed everyone in my town. I was lucky. You don't have to always land super hot. You can also land right next to a hot place, loot up quickly, and then go over there in third party. Now, the key for this, that's a bit different from the other one, is you're going to lead to third party a lot more. You're going to see later on the line, especially on Olympus, you get like 4th, 5th partied, and I got like literally 5th, 6th partied, but I managed to kill all of them, because you have to learn how to take your fights. And most of the time for these fights, I was by myself. You're gonna see my teammates were nowhere near me, and one of my teammates ended up leaving halfway through the game as well. Now my shot was just, I mean, I missed a lot of shots in this game, but I also hit a lot of shots in this game, so I easily could have got the 4k. I just choked a little bit. As you see, we ended up going to Turbine. Turbine is literally in the center of the map. You can get pushed from every single direction, and that's exactly what happened. And now you just have to be smart about how you play things. You have to know how to pick your fights. When you're fighting another team or your third party, and you just want to run in there and fight both teams, ideally that's what you want to do, but you need to go about it a certain way. You have to know how to like pick your enemies. You have to know, like, when you're facing a different team, you want to try and split them up and fight them one-on-one. As you can see, you're going to see a lot of enemies I face. I heal, I get what I need, and then I try to pick one off. And it always, most of the time, it ends in a me v them. I win my 1v1, I heal up, I go to the next opponent, I win that 1v1. You know, because if you face more than one, sometimes you can 1v2, but I wouldn't recommend it, only if you have to, but definitely not 1v3, because, you know, you don't want to risk that at all, especially if you're doing so well. So try and pick your fights. Go for as much third parties as possible, but know when to get out of there. Do as much damage to one person, knock someone, back up, heal. You know, as long as if they don't have a lifeline resin straight away, take your time to heal, regroup, you know, then push again, go for the next person, and just keep repeating that same thing. My teammates were down for most of the game, a good 70% of the game. I kept healing, facing someone, downing them, healing. Like, you're gonna see, it's just, you just have to choose your fights wisely. And it's definitely a lot easier said than done. Me, I don't know, I was just doing good, so like, I don't know, I just felt it. I just felt like I could hit my shots. You're gonna see a lot of time I couldn't, but at the same time, a lot of time shots I did hit, and because it just destroys. Like, Octane, he's so fast, he's so easy. I say he's one of the easiest legends to get a damage badge with, because he's just always on the move. You know, there's been multiple times where I'm about to die and I just jump out. So there was like 6 squads left, and I only had like 1k damage. So a lot of your damage will come from those last couple of squads, because there'll be so much teams just fighting. You just get to pick them off, And my main advice would be to just make sure you finish Nox players for like 3 reasons. Main reason is you want to finish Nox players so you get the extra damage. The second reason is so you can armor swap. You know, if you're in a fight and there's a down, someone you downed earlier on right next to you, just kill them, pick up their shield, quick armor swap, you're back in the game. And then the last reason would be to get ammo. I run out of ammo a lot here, and I always be picking up ammo for my wingman, because that stuff goes, that's what I use it most of the time, more than a 301. So definitely finish your enemies, but you don't want to wipe the whole team. You know, you don't want to down 2 and then kill the third one and then it's a squad wipe, because then you're not going to get extra damage from actually finishing off those 2. So make sure you finish them off, kill them, thirst them, but only like if it's necessary. Obviously you want the extra damage, but don't thirst them if you're about to die, you know. Think it out. If you have time to thirst them and have time to armor swap, then do it, but if not, then don't. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up my tips for getting the 3k badge. I hope the video did help you out. Please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll let the gameplay play out, but before I do, I just want to say I did join a team, Exalted Esports. They're a really chill team. They play Valorant, Apex, COD. But I'll leave their Twitch and their Discord in the description. You know, it's a fun time. Every week we host Apex tourneys, COD tourneys, Valorant tourneys. But for all of May, we're doing specifically Apex tourneys. You know, on Thursdays they're free entry, but we got private servers, so we're gonna be doing our own custom lobbies. But usually, outside of the month of May, you know, we got free tourneys every week for anyone to sign up for, with cash prizes as well. So definitely recommend joining the Discord. Just vibe out. You know, if you like the team, maybe you can try and like join as like an Apex player. But yeah, definitely come and vibe. Join the Discord and the Twitch. But yeah, peace.